So first of all, we're looking at differently our own role. So we're redesigning our strategy in a way that is not just WWF strategy, but is a contribution to the 2030 agenda, putting a lot of emphasis on new things like food production, sustainable financing, market transformation, production and consumption, even good governance, and try to look at the environmental work we do, also try to understand and maximize co-benefits for social development and economic development as well. Think in an integrated way. Do not leave the environmental considerations and concern as an afterthought. Include them in the planning, in the investment decisions that you make from day one, and try to maximize the results for economic development in parallel with environmental and social achievements. And I think this is the lesson and the demand of the new SDG framework. Think in an integrated way between economic, social, and environmental issues. Break down the silos within governments. Make sure that when you plan economic development, you bring in the key ministries and agencies that are actually able to integrate that thinking with social and environmental dimensions. And I think in the light of the SDG framework and spirit, governments really need to try to build bridges internally and also externally with sectors like the civil society and the business. And that kind of collaboration and integration of thinking at the planning as well as the implementation level is going to be key to success. We're waking up to a world where we'll be able to sustain 10 billion people instead of 7.5 like today, in a way that is more equitable, that doesn't require more land and more resources to be wasted and utilized like we do today, but rather we are increasing the productivity where we already operate, and we're able to maintain a good balance between production and protection. Production of goods and assets that makes our life prosperous, but at the same time protecting the natural environment, which is the foundation for prosperity as well.